pathetic weekend for NASCAR Chicago. Not really doing an intro. I have a lot to say. Just a disaster of a weekend so far for the Xfinity series. So this is kind of a review slash, I guess, rant or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Because I'm fucking pissed right now. So, in case you didn't know, Cole Custer has been declared the winner of the Xfinity Series race at Chicago, and they even released a statement of their decision, which I'll read it in a second. I'm literally hating right now, because they literally changed their rules right on the fucking fly. Because in the NASCAR says this, the race is either official at halfway or stage 2 complete. So why didn't they just go out there and run 2 laps and made it halfway, and then you can call it? Okay, fine, I get that. But instead they just call it when it's not official. So how's this an official win? The race hadn't even gotten halfway yet. This is an actual goddamn joke. I mean, ran 25 laps. Just enough slap in the face to the fans. And this turned out to be a train wreck. I just feel sorry for everyone who came out to the track to watch Xfinity just for that shit. Could have easily finished it yesterday, but NASCAR did it to themselves. Keep fucking security kicking people the fuck out of the track. And then they had to cancel it because they kicked people out of the track. It wasn't because of potential lightning. There's either lightning or there's not. There's not potential lightning. Pathetic. Just pathetic from NASCAR all week. Well, today it wasn't really their fault with the rain, because you can't control rain. I get that. But you could have easily pushed this to tomorrow. Hear me out. Bob Parker's tweeted they can race Monday. And the forecast is good for Monday. And I'll tell you one thing. And Barney said in the RNN Discord that if Cup was short of halfway, they would have made that decision to run tomorrow. They don't care about the Xfinity Series, I guess. How can you call a race when drivers didn't meet the minimum number of laps? If you you could have just ran. It's like you could have just ran I don't know, 2 laps under caution, just for it to be halfway. So then it would be an official race. But whatever. Yeah, as I was getting to, just pathetic, because NASCAR could have raced Monday. Instead they call it now, But last time I checked, not getting to halfway means not an official race, which means you didn't run the amount of laps you had to for an official race. Last time I checked. But I guess NASCAR just broke their own rules. Wouldn't I have still been upset if they ran 2 laps and then called it? Yes. But it would have been far less controversial. But NASCAR had to break their own goddamn rules. Pathetic. Just pathetic weekend for Chicago. I hope this is a one and done. Street course is such a bad fucking idea. I gave this track a chance. Yeah, fuck that. Race was boring anyway, but I would have at least liked to seen something. But yeah, the race was called official. Custer was the winner. Yeah, good to know I wasted 2 hours watching the coverage, waiting for the race. But how is it possible when we don't have an official race? Should be 0 points to all teams. It's good to know I wasted 2 hours watching this shit. This is like a Formula 1 moment. But I guess we're just throwing out the rules out. But I guess it's no different than pacing around under 3 laps and ending it. But Jesus fuck. It's ridiculous. And then NASCAR released their statement after calling the race and said, Quote, with standing water and flooding a significant issue at the racetrack and throughout the city, there was no option to return to racing prior to shifting to NASCAR Cup Series race operations. Throughout the entire planning process for the Chicago Street Race, our relationship with the city of Chicago has been strong and among the valuable assets reaching this historic weekend. It has it now. In the spirit of that partnership, returning on Monday for the completion of the NASCAR Xfinity Series, being 2 laps short of halfway was an option we chose not to employ. So why did they not do that? The forecast looks good for tomorrow. Make it make sense. I don't understand the logic. So they made the decision to declare Cole Custer the winner. Mickey win. Doesn't count. In my book, because it didn't go halfway. Such a disaster of a weekend. And it's not... You can't... I get NASCAR can't control the weather. I get that. They can't control that. But what they can control is not breaking their own fucking rules. So essentially the rules don't matter. Just horrible leadership. Just from top to bottom for NASCAR. And there's not going to be a cup race today either. Hate to break it to you there. There's not going to be a cup race. Can't wait for that tweet. Oh, the cup race is being postponed. Just terrible professionalism. Are the fans going to get some refunds there? Pretty disappointing weekend for the fans, not getting to see 25 fucking laps of an Xfinity race. But this is terrible. But you should have given 0 points given. Make the next road course double points or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's just a fucking waste of 2 hours of my Saturday afternoon waiting for this fucking race. But yeah, they made the decision when they didn't need to. Just sucks. I guess I'll go over some of what happened yesterday in the 25 laps. But, we only had I don't know how many green flag laps. Because we had 5, and then we had a long caution for Justin Marks blowing up, which he had a good car. Fortunately, he blew up. Maybe he would have had a chance. I don't know. Custer won stage 1. It's really all I can think of what happened, really. And then we get the lightning delay, which turns into just a big clusterfuck. With NASCAR just sitting their hands on their ass, just sitting there. It's like 6:30. They could have at least got to halfway by then. Due to potential lightning, there's no potential lightning. It's either there's lightning or there's not. But the real reason they postponed it yesterday was because they kicked the fans out of the stand. Security thinking the race is already postponed. It's just fucking stupid. But is NASCAR going to address the issue of why Monday was not an option? I was under the impression it was. Will NASCAR address that? Probably not, because they know they're wrong. Just complete disaster. There's a track we could have been racing at today in Daytona Beach for July 4th weekend. Or Road America. So we have this shitty track. This is a Mickey win. This is a victory I would accept, but I wouldn't celebrate this victory. He was literally gave the win. Like, this went way worse. He's probably more happy to go home than winning. They can race tomorrow. I mean, I don't get it. But, I just want to go over the race results. Cole Custer wins, Sean Nemechek second, Justin Allgaier third, Brett Moffitt fourth. Austin Hill 5th, Sammy Smith 6th, Daniel Hemrick 7th, Chandler Smith 8th, Parker Kruger 9th, Cassie Girl 10th, Sheldon Creed 11th, Preston Portis 12th, Miguel Paludo 13th, Kyle Weatherman 14th, Alex Cornett 15th, Parker Chase 16th, Blaine Perkins 17th, Sam Mayer 18th, Jill Burton 19th, round top 20 is Jeremy Clements, 21st Alex LeBay, 22nd Sage Karam, 23rd Josh Berry, 24th Riley Hurts, 25th Ryan Seed, Brandon Poole 26th, Anthony Alfredo 27th, Spencer Papelli 28th, 29th Parker Retzloff, round the top 30 is Brandon Jones, 31st Ryan Ellis, 32nd Brad Perez, 33rd Joe Graff Jr., 34th Connor Mosack, 34th Brent Sherman, 35th Connor Mosack. I think he had an issue with the gear popped out, so some bad luck there. Josh Williams 36th, Andre Castro 37th, round the film 30th in last place Justin Marks, winning the Nascar award. So really what happened in the first stage? Really nothing. First 5 laps, Justin Marks blew up, spun out, caution come out, we had a caution for a few laps, and then Custer won the stage. I think that's really it. And then we had a stage 2 and an Andre Castro crash, so we had our first incident really of the day. And then we get the yellow flag for Lightning, which turned into postponed to Sunday, to Sunday. And Custer gets the win. I mean, this is 0 out of 10. This wasn't even a race. It's mostly single file for the most of the time, and then it gets canceled. Just pathetic. Will we get the Cup race today? Fuck if I know. I really don't fucking know at this point. And people are like, "Oh, this isn't a big deal. You're making it a big deal, a bigger deal than it needs to be." Yeah, because it's the first ever Chicago street race. It's a big deal for these drivers and fans that went to the fucking event. But yet I'm too negative. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Whatever. That's all I'll say for this video. If there's a cup race, I'll do a review for it. But this just isn't fucking fair. This is how you fucking bring no fans into the fold. Make up rules to call it a complete race. No real winner. This isn't fucking fair. Fuck this shit. I'm done. That's all to say. So, yeah. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. I'm out. Peace.